ourselves. When we got a lead, we kept trying to put more runs on the board, and that's a quality that is not always easy to teach. I'm seeing guys starting to do things that we know we have to do to be successful, and it's starting to get a little bit exciting. But we know how good Clemson is. We know this is the first time they've lost 2 games in a row all year. So we got to be ready to go tomorrow, because we know we're going to be seeing a bunch of very good baseball players coming out after us.
The series isn't over, you just said it, but I mean, you knew and talked about kind of coming in how important this one was. To see the guys kind of realize that and rise to the occasion, just what's that meant to you?
The leadership that I saw surface the last couple of days has been very rewarding. These guys have worked hard in the off season. We haven't exactly caught a lot of breaks, whether it's a starting right fielder getting hurt, to losing a pitcher that we were really counting on, and that's somebody that's really, you don't even know anything about, but he can pitch. A kid named Mullen or McMillan, whatever his name is. I know he had surgery about 3 months ago and will not be available at all this year. But anyway, he's a very good pitcher. We just have done a very good job of battling, and we know it's a long way to go. We can't fall in love with ourselves. There's a lot of baseball that has to be played, and certainly an important ball game tomorrow.
Of course, you can't fall in love with yourself, as you mentioned, but I think it's pretty safe to say a win like this helps build some confidence. How important is that going forward?
You know, you're exactly right, but in baseball, you have to be one of those guys that understands how quickly this game can turn on you. It's just kind of hard to compare it to other sports, but it's a sport in which you can hit the daylights out of the ball 4 times and be 0 for 4. And the guy on the other team gets jammed twice and has a ball hit a pebble and bounce over the shortstop's head, and he's 3 for 4. It's an unfair game in many respects, but it's so much about life. You've got to be tough to throw things away and be ready to go the next day. We know that tomorrow is very important. The one tomorrow is very important. It's the most important one on our schedule because it's the next one.
Mike, in a 16-2 game, maybe it doesn't jump out anymore, but they lead off the game with a home run, then you get the hit, and then you throw the guy out at second base. At the time, was that a pretty important play?
That's a great question, and yes, because had that guy gotten to second base, there's nobody out, man on second. The first guy went, I call it barnyard, and hit barnyard, and all of a sudden, we're 1-0 down, man on second, nobody out. As it was, 1 run in, second hitter smoked it off the wall, but he's out at second. The right fielder did an excellent job of finishing his throw and making a perfect throw to second to bail us out. You know, CJ felt that. Because it gave him a chance to catch his breath.
With CJ, I mean, he kind of gets overshadowed by the offense a little, but for him to put together the outing he did after that start, just how big do you think that could be for him?
I mentioned that before I came in here to the staff about, again, starting pitching is what it's about. And we got excellent starting pitching, obviously. He was right on it. He threw 100. So, and what was encouraging and what was impressive was he was throwing 97, 98 in his last inning of the 8th. So that's, well, I can't sit here and tell you I've had a number of those
of expand on that. That's 3 straight games now. You've had a starter go pretty deep, and one gave you a chance, and 2 games you won. How much does it change the complexion of the game to get that kind of starting pitching?
Let me just try to answer it this way. There's a lot of things in athletics that are contagious. And the fact that Connor Grady went out there and did what he did against Florida challenged our lefty. And Drew, we all know how he pitched last night. Well, CJ's now saying, okay, I got to keep my ball club in the game. And he goes out and throws 100 pitches. Strikes out 4, gives up 4 hits to a very good offensive club. Very good. In fact, I think they were averaging over 6 runs a game when they came in here. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, yes, it affects a whole lot of folks on the team when those starting pitchers do what they've done recently. Got to keep it going. We got to hand the ball up. Shane Drone hand the ball. So.
Your offense had 14 hits today. Well, you guys got the win last night. You didn't have 14 hits. How bad did that line up need a performance like tonight? Speaking of things that aren't contagious.
It was amazing to see guys who weren't trying to hit home runs. Drew Mendoza hit a ball back up the middle. I guarantee you the miles per hour off the bat was over 100 when he smoked that thing. There's no way Mike Salvatore tried to hit that ball out to the left. When you try to hit home runs, you don't hit home runs. When you try to barrel the thing up and properly approach the at-bat, good things can happen. It certainly happened for us today.
How happy were you to see Cabell get off the schneid and hit that double the other way?
Was that not a rod I'm talking about?
He wasn't trying to pull it either. That was a oppo.
That's out of a lot of ball parks we play in. I mean, that ball was hit 40 feet high and got a double and had to hurry to get a double. Very excited for him. Just got to keep nourishing him, encouraging him, getting him out there, getting him more acclimated. Because let's face it, the other 4 at-bats, he walked 1.
No, sir.
But he only hit 4 times. No, he got a sack fly.
He had a sack fly, yes, sir.
How about that sack fly? Holy smoke. Didn't even go 200 feet and he got a sacrifice fly. That was a good base running.
Coach, speaking of guys who don't normally hit home runs, we're talking about J.C. Flowers again, hitting 2 home runs this game. How far has he come this season on the offensive side of the ball? Obviously inconsistent, but today's got 2.
J.C. is a great competitor, and I think that's where his success comes from. He can't stand for somebody to beat him. And the pitchers have been beating him recently, making him chase. I don't want to say that he's not seeing the ball, but he's chasing a little bit more when things aren't going right. Now he's settling down and making the pitcher get him out. And as a result, he got a couple of pitches today that were in the right spots. He took advantage of it.
Mark, do you think that what you guys have gone through will help keep you guys grounded after a couple of big wins?
I really wish we had a game Tuesday. I hope so. I can't look you dead in the eye and say this is definitely going to be what we need. What we need is to go out and understand every single game we play is huge. taken that approach the last 2 games. Let's hope that we can take that approach tomorrow.
Do you have a timetable on Reese Albert?
Thursday, in Virginia. We'll win.
Anything else for Coach?
Okay. Thanks. See you tomorrow.
We can play for you guys. There's one, yeah, no, 896 on the scoreboard. I think it's still
Yeah.
Wait, what? They're starting at 7:30? He's at 8.
9.
9 now?
Because
9.
I wouldn't get excited until game after the 3rd round, if he's still there.
He's there, he's 2 back.
All right, we'll open it up for questions for JC.
You've seen the offense do what they did today. It's been a while. Just how nice was it to kind of see that collective team effort?
It was great seeing that. I feel like we were firing on all cylinders, pitching, hitting, and defense, so that was good to see.
How contagious is it when I mean, somebody does, I mean, you followed Cooper, obviously went back to back, but how contagious is it when everything's clicking like that?
I just believe that it's contagious. When you see someone else say that, just makes you more focused and makes you want to get in, so very contagious.
Well, it speaks of you as a major competitor on this team. How did it feel today? Like, how do you feel those 2 home runs really displayed yourself as a competitor?
I mean, I feel like home runs just come, but I just felt like I had some pretty good ADs and just the home run came.
Do you feel like this is a turning point maybe for the team this season?
Oh, for sure. I feel like we've been in kind of the rest a little bit, and performance we got today just kind of shows that we can overcome that.
Well, Levin kind of talked about the leadership you've seen from the team the last couple of days, knowing how important this series was. I mean, you got that impression too, with a lot of guys really stepping up.
Oh, for sure. I just feel like at the beginning of the season, we were all kind of doing our own things. I feel like we're trying to come together as a team because we all know that we're very talented.
Take any questions for CJ as well.
I mean, CJ, your outing starts the way it did, and then you're able to bounce back. What was the biggest key that allowed you to kind of resettle yourself after those first couple of bats?
I mean, just realize that the pitch is raining good. A fastball, I mean, it's a good pitch. The pitch is raining good. Just keep trusting myself, trust my offense, just focus on.
You can demonstrate 25-mile-an-hour pitches through 150 innings, which was your longest setting. How did that feel?
I mean, it felt really good. I felt like I was letting the ball go for pretty well today and just making it done. So, I mean, it'll tend to run up there on a high day like that.
JC said hitting is contagious, but I think 11 said pitching could be kind of contagious too. To see kind of what Connor did Tuesday and what Drew did last night, how much confidence did that give you coming into today?
It gave me some big shoes to fill, and I was happy to fill the shoes and ultimately get this series 21 to my team.
JC, it's important for you guys just after the last couple of weeks, just have some things start going your way. When you do everything right, it finally starts to pay off for you.
Oh, for sure. I feel like even in the games I really did, we were still hitting the ball well. We were just hitting it right at people, and today it kind of shows like the ball fell our way. So I'm very excited.
They had a kind of prolonged celebration for the first home run. Did that kind of get you guys going a little bit?
I mean, I feel like it is.
I'm going to switch that to
Oh, for sure. They came out with a little basketball goal, and I was like, okay, that's how it's going to be, and then take off from there.
And do you like just the emotions from the team today?
Oh yeah, it was huge having that energy in the dugout and having the run forward. Pitching is contagious, but I think hitting is definitely up there with it.
CJ, I'm sorry. In that 5th inning, you get staked to that 5-run lead. How important was it going back out there and having a 9-pitch inning and just shutting down Clemson in the 5th?
Oh, it definitely felt good to pitch with some runs behind me, and I could just keep up the zone and let my defense work behind me instead of just trying to get all the outs on myself. It was definitely a fucking booster for us, and it is a cool.
for either one of you guys still have work to do, obviously, this season. Or even 2 huge wins, big series wins, but with some mindset kind of going forward.
I think we're just going to keep rolling, honestly. We're just going to keep trusting ourselves, trusting our, what we believe in, trusting our coaches, and letting our talent do talking and letting the talent work. That's because they're taking it one day at a time.
I think that